Hello guys, welcome to another tutorial from GEKY Graphics. Today we're going to design a very nice quote that we put in a design that is going to help us to perfect our skills on Photoshop. So as I do my design every day, you normally have to have a reference material in your head, that is something that you have in your mind about what you're going to design. So it is either coming out of your mind completely, out of creativity, or you could search through people's work and then get something out of it. So if you ask me about graphic design, I always say that it is not just about your own creativity, like you just staying there to think about something new, but always getting something new out of what people have already created. Yes, so today there is something small I got from what I've already created, and I have a picture of it here some time ago, and I'm going to teach you guys how to do that. Yep, so this is a simple quote that I did, but I made use of shapes. So today in a tutorial we're going to teach you how to do them, how to add these writings to it, how to make these shapes look this way, and also how to add this quote and drop these shadows. So join me as we do it. Great. So to do that, let's create a new document. To create a new document, we are going to have a width for the document to be 2, and then the height to be 3.5 or in inches. So we go to 3.5 or in inches, and I'll just click on create. Yep, so this is my work area where I'm going to work, and I'm going to make this design simple and very easy for everyone to follow. So to do that, let's start with this. So as you see, this shape is not just if you really want to know the shapes that are under the rectangular tool, what you just do is that you click and hold. When you click and hold, you see that the other tools will come. We have the rectangular tool, we have the rounded rectangle tool, ellipse tool, polygon tool, line tool, and then the custom shape tools. So we are going for rectangular, the rectangle tool. Yeah, so the rectangle tool, we just use it to make a simple rectangle here. We make a simple rectangle by just clicking and dragging it over. Yeah, so once I made the rectangle, I'll just go to the color. When I click on the color, I'll just change the color to a little bit darker here, to like purple here. So, and after that, this size is not really covering everything, so I'll go to the move tool. When I click on the move tool, I'll come to this arrow, I'll click and drag it a little bit. Yep, and then I'll click and drag up a little bit so that it doesn't cover the whole page. Yeah, so I'm just adjusting a small, just to look at. I'm not really looking at my reference material. I've already designed it though, but not really looking at it. Always design is just dynamic, something you cannot come out of it. That's creativity for me. Okay, so this is the first rectangle you see there. It's very simple. If you look at this reference image I made, there's the simple rectangle, and then what about that rectangle here, what we have here? How did I create it? Now to do that, it's just simple. What I did was that you just click on that same rectangular tool. I'll drag and make a rectangle at this side. Yep, and this time around, when I clicked on it, you see that this properties panel opened. This property panels give you the chance to actually adjust everything that you have here. So I won't waste much time. I'll just click and drag over to my right. Once I do, you see that this thing begins to have effect on it. So immediately I just drag over, I'll just make it something like this and leave it. Yes, so that is it, as you saw it in the that is it. So what about the others? So we're going to do, what I'm going to do is, let me move this thing a little bit down, a little, yeah, like this. So you saw that there was something like a semicolon right here, sorry, a quotation mark, yeah, a double quotation mark actually, yeah. So we have a quotation mark there. So to do the quotation mark, what do? I just click on the text. When I just click on text, you come and then click here. That is why I want to write the text. So I'll just click on the quotation mark, sorry, quotation mark, yes. So I'll just click on this thing. When I click on it, I can really go and change the font type I use. So this one, the font type I use, anyway, if you don't have the font, you can use anything for the sake of this tutorial. In some of our subsequent tutorial, we'll teach you guys how to get some of these fonts. So kindly stay tuned and don't forget to subscribe. Let me continue with what I'm doing. So the font I've selected here is Archen D Med. Yes, so you just click on the move tool. I can actually go to the property panel. This property panel is for the text, so I can increase the font size to 72 and then drag it. Oh, let me get it back. So if this happened like this, you just drag it and pull it back into where it was. Once it just turned blue, leave it, it will come back. Yeah, so what happens is that I'll just use the move tool. I'll drag this thing and bring it, yes. So what happens is I can just use the move tool again and increase the font size from here. Once I increase it, can increase it again, yes. So when it happens like this, you can just leave it. Good. So I'll choose to use color white. When I put in color white, it's just there. So you saw that in the reference material, that is the image I created earlier on, is having a kind of dark shadow around it. So how do we do the dark shadow? To do the dark shadow, you just right click on it and then you go to blending options. That is, you go to the blending option and you come down here. There is this thing called drop shadow. Just click on the tip. When you click on the tip and then you click on the drop shadow itself, the writings, and now you can come and adjust the shadow by using the distance from here. You can use the spread from here, and also from the size of the shadow. So I can just, I prefer I make it a little bit small, and then the distance should be a little bit away, but I'll increase the size a little, yeah. And then the opacity here, I can just reduce it more. Good. So that is it for that. If you really want the font I use for that particular work, is this one, the Academy Engravelet. Yeah. So let me just go by what I did earlier on. So with this one, what about the text? Right, this looking a little bit nice. All right, so what about the text? Just click on the text again. This time I'll just click it. You see, when I click on it, you see the text is picking back what I've already created. So what I'll do is I'll reduce it to maybe 11 and then now go back to the font again. When I click this time around, you see that it will pick this side. It will not go back to this side. So it is picking with a font point of 72. I'll just reduce it to something like 16. And then what am I going to type here? I'm supposed to type in all the cool, like the quote I had, but it's too plenty, so I just wrote it somewhere here and I'm going to copy and paste. Yeah, so I've copied it and I'm going to paste it. Yes, and I'll click OK here. So I'm now going to use the move tool to come and then try to make it a little bit smaller. So once I use the move tool, I can go back to the layer, the property panel. When I click on the property panel, now I want to change the font type to Calibri, simple Calibri, or let's see, something might look a little bit nicer, which is Agnesia. But let's go by simple Calibri and then go, and then reduce the font size from 16 to somewhere like 12, or 12 is not better, 10. Yes, 10 will do. So reduce the font size to 10. So you can adjust the font size to it just fits your design. And then what about the name here? You just go by the same method and then click in the name, and then actually, what was the name of this guy? Suzanne Carr. So I'll just copy it and come and paste it here. Easy as that. Yes. So after that, I'll use the move tool to drag it over. Yes, and of course I added a name to it, which is GEKY graphics. So I'm just going to put it down here, which is hashtag just something to just show GEKY graphics. Yeah. So guys, and then I'll change the color to the dark you have here. Reduce the size small to just fit the design. Yep. And then I can also choose to change the font type to something that suits what I want. Can just use the same font size like this one to make things easier. So guys, if there is anything you want to ask, please leave it in the comment section below. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up, like our videos, share it for us. We're targeting about 100 subscribers this particular week, but please do subscribe if you are new to this channel, and that is going to push us to make more videos. Thank you very much, and see you in the next video.